missing this game. So the back line is a question mark, but the front three have been electric to begin this season. Guilherme, U.S. men's national team international duty, and Rothrock and Ariola on either side. Ferreira will slide into the underneath spot.
That we have to go to VAR during the 90 minutes, which is starting late, but is starting now. Up we go. Houston Dynamo, Seattle Sounders FC. Houston in the purple and orange, and Seattle the away club in the light blue and green. And it's been a long run of success for Seattle Sounders in matches against Houston Dynamo, but Mateusz Bogusz and Houston wanting to start on the front foot. Just seconds into the game, they already have an opportunity, and they force Andrew Thomas into a save. He steers it wide. Maybe he didn't get a touch to it. A previous red card.
And you can see Houston starting with three, but it's really a back five defensively.
And here's Ferreira coming through, and Ferreira's got a chance. Great save, palmed away by Jonathan Bond. Space, and all of a sudden found himself with a wonderful opportunity on goal. The best of the night for Sounders FC.
Yeah, we mentioned Houston sitting deep, and it's the deep run from Ferreira.
And it was pushed forward by Negri to Lawrence Anali. Looking for combination play with Guilherme. Anali chasing after it. Maintains possession for Houston. Guilherme driving into the area. Guilherme still going through the Seattle defense, and now Andrew Thomas has to react. But Guilherme.
Yeah, look at this from the Brazilian, just facing up and driving in to the middle, into that little soft spot, shifting between the feet. And
we hear a crescendo in volume from the crowd, and it's a flick to the far post on that corner kick, and mere inches away from the opening goal of the game. And Nuhu, important intervention by the left back again.
Yeah, Guilherme has just been feeling it these last few minutes, growing in strength. Little scoop ball in behind to Anali, and this time cutting in.
Oh, and now Bogusz down on the edge of the area. Ismail Elfaf doesn't seem like he's considering giving anything in the slightest. Booze will rain down, in addition to some rain that's falling here. Light rain at Shell Energy Stadium in Houston. Long-range effort bounces past the posts. Bogusz again.
In possession, and it's a giveaway from the Sounders, uncharacteristic, and it drops right to Bogusz, right outside the box there, and using the slick surface is the right idea.
Tonight that he's had to face when Guilherme had a slaloming run through the box. And as you said, Kalen, in a phone booth, got off a cannon of a shot that Thomas was able to keep out of the near corner.
Yeah, and it was the quick release in that tight area coming in the box, and there's just that spirit to him where I'm going to drive into the box and figure it out as I go, and you see the skill to be able to adapt to any defenders that come in and almost use two or three against each other.
Here's Ferreira, and he goes shoulder to shoulder with Franco Negri. Negri was able to read the play and does manage to work away from him. Ferreira not once but twice. Got himself out of jail and then finds Ponce for the hold-up play. Smashed by the former Vélez Sarsfield player from Argentina. Bozat to the right-hand side.
Yeah, just remembering talking to Ben Olsen this week, and he said, I hope it's hot and I hope it doesn't rain, because Seattle are comfortable with that. And right now, Seattle very comfortable as far as the way this match is going.
And this could fall again for Bogusz as he picks it up, edge of the area. And now a ton of space for a long-range effort that takes a deflection. Oh, the left-footed attempt. Sounders defender, and Seattle put under pressure by another corner kick coming.
Yeah, he just gets into a really good spot.
24-year-old Augustin Resch has come on for Houston. Franco Negri started as one of their three center backs tonight, and he had only played 3 minutes, and that was in the opening match of the season. Now Ponce. And Ponce will slowly make a wide turn and then drive upfield. Onto the left side to Guilherme. And Guilherme threatening the back line. Thomas comes out, makes himself big. And a chest save by Andrew Thomas, the goalkeeper. Corner kick.
Yeah, and this is really good hold-up play from Ponce to not only hold it, but this time turn and find Guilherme, and there, began the first half with a big chance right away. And once again, Andrew Thomas had to come up big there to does not go down early. It looked like Guillermo was just trying to lift it over him. A clever attempt for the finish, but once again, Thomas with the save.
Now a long ball by Ferreira. Trying to pluck it down was Paul Rothrock. Red Bulls double up Cincinnati tonight. Points were shared between New York City FC and St. Louis City. And a big number on the board tonight for LAFC, and a real chance right now for Seattle. Down the right-hand side, Paul Arriola. Bond comes out, and it ends up going just wide. Musovski, Paul Arriola.
This is a wonderful ball from Christian Roldan, who's sitting deep and plays it in behind to Arriola, who has to take that first time with Bond coming out. Squares it right across the frame, looking for Musovski, and it becomes a race there to get to the spot.
Go. There's Rusnak, who tugged down. They continues. Morris goes to ground to try to keep possession for Seattle. Rusnak comes in. 10-year MLS veteran. 71-72 assists. Third amongst active Major League Soccer goal contributions. Standing seasons both for Real Salt Lake and with Seattle Sounders. He has been a thorn inside. 6 career goals. 16 league. Now Bogusz. And Bogusz! Right in the winning hands and body of the gentleman. Rolled forward by Thomas. The Russian-born starting goalkeeper. At Stanford. Thomas has patiently awaited for his opportunity. He'd had 20 appearances. Just over 8 minutes of normal time. Rusnak had a great chance a moment ago! And it's August Resch. Peter Kingston had a chance for his biggest moment. Just 24 hours after officially signing a homegrown contract. And his was blocked by August Resch, who came on to start the second half.
Yeah, got into a great spot, but maybe just a half step quicker with the trigger to try to release that one, and Resch does a really good job of coming across.
Could be a 5th clean sheet of the year for Sounders FC. It's not too far out in front of them. The question is, can they do something on this half of the field to claim all 3 points? Morris got a touch to it. Bond coming for it, and it's volleyed home! It is Paul Rothrock who does it again! What a season for Paul Rothrock! He's given Seattle a late lead with his 3rd goal of the year!
Well-worked goal from the Sounders, who get the ball to the right-hand side to Costa-Ricenzi. And a little flick on from Jordan Morris keeps the play alive. It's a good ball in, picks his head up. It's a little knockoff there, and it falls to the last man you want to see if you're Houston in this position. How many times has Rothrock on the back post come good? Goes over to the corner. Good whipped in ball from Guillermo, who's now moved more into the central area, but they're going to give him freedom to try to find some space. But I think Herrera's got to be the one they look through for the breakthrough.
Now Linger, and Linger towards the back post, and it forces Thomas to have to tip it over. A backpedaling.
That's a good ball in there, and it just clipped in there from Linger. Let's tip it over.
And now here comes the corner kick. A touch to it, a flick by a Sounders defender. Right side, Ache. Dangerous ball in, and a header is snapped over. A right-footed delivery coming from the Brazilian Guilherme, who has conjured up a lot of special moments in the first 4 games of the year for Houston, and looking for another here. It was a turning run, made it to near post, and a scuffed clearance by Jordan Morris, and so one more lifeline for Houston.
They're going to send Bond up as well here.
The delivery from Guilherme. Ibrahim Aliou in the final seconds. Aliou trying to ward off a challenge. Stayed on his feet. Low ball comes in from Guilherme. Ponce trying to reach it. Rusnak a clearance, but only as far as Bozat. The ball back to Sam Vines. They've got to do it right now. It's sent in with hope by Antonio Carlos. A header away here by Seattle as Nuhu sold out. And there was a collision here between Nuhu and Bozot, and down goes Bozot, and the final whistle blows. It's over. Paul Rothrock with the late winner.